Hey, how's it going, friends? My name is Angel Alyx, and welcome back to the channel. We're back with some more of The Witcher 3. Now, last episode, we met up with a dreamer in a crazy haunted house, and she gave us a little bit more information about Ciri. Apparently, she believes Ciri met up with a friend named Dandelion. I have no idea who that is, but apparently, we're friends with him. I don't know. So that's basically where we are now. We're heading to go find Dandelion, ask him a couple of questions, I bet, and figure out where Ciri is exactly. And then also, last stream wasn't the best. Wasn't feeling too great. But we basically just did a lot of contracts. We did like 3 or 4. But yeah, I thought today we can continue on with the main quest. Not this one. This one. To go to the Rosemary and Thyme, and then probably next stream I'll knock out a lot of these side quests, which we have a couple that are around our level. So, but let's go ahead and head to Rosemary and Thyme. But of course, before we get into it, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and check out all the links down in the description if you're interested in any of the gear I use. It would really help out the channel.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
What? Hello? Oh, quiet.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan.
Oh.
With your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour.
Where's the
Wasn't
music?
gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Gladly.
With pleasure.
Let's go.
Ready, big boy? Stop walking into his sword!
Gotta get around him.
Mommy!
Come on.
Oh shit.
Reminds me of a tailor.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
There you go. Be gone.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Rather not worry you. I'm looking for Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alright. Search the ground floor for clues using your Witcher sense. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just gonna loot your stuffs.
From the finest vineyards, every last
From a
one.
grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
What is this?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
That's rich. Dandelion and planning. Starting to look like a man serious about his business.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
I'm not interested in the romantic outings. That could help. We could talk to them.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
All right. Teamwork. I like it.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
All right. Read Dandelion's planner. I'm just gonna loot all your stuffs. Don't mind me, I gotta make a living somehow. Letter from female admirer? Ah. Alright, well, let's see his planner here. Molly, Rosa, Vespula, Marabella. All right. A lot of girls here. Okie dokie, so let's go talk to these peeps. What's going on here? Huh?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh, fuck you.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Oh,
Close enough.
Look at that.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Oh, whatever, dude. Pay what she owes. She's got new protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Let's dance.
Oh, watch out, girl. Oh, shit. I didn't realize this guy was part of it, too. Whew, all right.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
Woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh, well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait.
I mean, I'm pretty...
Wait,
got a pretty
I know
recognizable
You're
face.
that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm.
Dang, what a
Just the
player.
last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thanks for your help.
I feel bad for her. I want to, like, give her money or something.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Alright. She's still attached to him. Ew, dude, stop spitting everywhere. I'm gonna go loot these guys that I killed. Alright. Now we go talk to the other peeps. I just love the atmosphere, bro. It makes me so happy. Look at this. Look at us. We living.
Got the shivers.
Alright.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Do come.
Sir?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need
Ooh,
something
he's an elf.
shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What? Oh, no.
Any better?
Yeah, totally.
So you're...
Elial.
Ah.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Ah, that explains it. Don't want another rest. I am okay.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start.
Oh.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Ah, when did you last see him?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Okay.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up?
Oh, I didn't even realize what I asked him.
I dreamt of becoming a doppler when I grew up.
All right.
I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
It's kind of interesting, honestly.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Alrighty. Thank you, sir. Alright. Next lady. This way. Man, he manages to like mess around with all these. Well, that was a guy, but I mean they're friends. But you know, all these girls are relatively close to each other. They could figure it out. Hello, kids.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after.
My grandma, why not?
A rat bit him, and he's.
These aren't the same kids from the. I mean, they look like him, right?
Hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do.
I don't
Just
know
the other
you.
day I saw a witch
Go
hunter
away.
tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
I know they look the
enough.
same, but I don't know if they're like meant to be the same kids. But okay. Well, while she's doing the lesson, we'll go talk to some other. Oh.
As good as in the grave. Under me bed.
Oh, she said let's just talk. Okay, so that didn't take long. Okay. Come on, kids.
Mom, where are ya?
Hi. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Alright, well that's it.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright, we didn't get much out of that.
My mummy says hello.
Oh, hello. What do we got here? Ooh, that Gwent music.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
Wait.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
Wait, what?
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well,
wow.
They wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
I guess I'll go with you.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Are you gonna be talking a lot? 'Cause not interested. All right, a few hours later.
We've arrived.
I see
nice
that.
Place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's do it.
Why not?
Free stuff,
Wouldn't
hell
mind seeing
to
if
the
your knowledge of
yeah.
horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
I think the one with the most stamina, thanks.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zerrikanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
I also did some research on saddles, and I think the best saddle is from Zerrikania or whatever. So,
Riders, ready?
one of the best ones, at least. 2, 1. Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I got stamina.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse!
Trying to block him from passing me. While I get my stamina back up. There.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Woo! Give me that saddle, boy.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional.
The roach.
I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you.
Uh-huh. Give me.
That is yours.
Thank you. Superior racing saddle. Fuck yeah.
Ah, look. Lady Latta has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Ah.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Oh. Can we hold hands? Okay, let's go have a chat with this girl. Hi, Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time and time again.
Is that what happened, Geralt? Yeah, if not for him. Actually, I'm always rescuing him. Sure.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latta, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Remember your last conversation? You were Dandelion to have a sister. Remember the last conversation?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Some friendship, huh?
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters.
Probably some girl he was seeing.
Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Yeah.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request.
What?
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
All right. Return to Novigrad. Let's go talk to that guy.
Sick of it.
Where are we? Ah, interesting.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Why not?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Free city of Novigrad. Alright, let's go talk to this other girl. Should be the last one, I think.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Alright.
This morning, my friend came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Woo, yeah. Kill it. My dance
dad
moves
doesn't
right there.
like elves very much. Are you an elf?
What do you want?
Why does everyone want to get in our way, bro? Looking for Rose. I'm the new cook. Wrong house in my way. I'm the new cook? Why?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Ah, God. Ooh. I'll take it. Trying to get up the damn wall. There we go.
See men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
Oh, I would've been
Lady
on
Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Okay, let's have a chat.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever.
Oh my
now
God.
take Master de Bergerac to the training room.
Yeah, I want
quickly.
to listen to her.
As you say, miss.
That's right, bish. What? Yeah, that's right. Say something.
I hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt me, miss.
Follow me.
Come on. Let's have a nice fight.
You're my new instructor? Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, we actually got a... Alright. I'll gladly beat the shit out of her. Ooh, look at us. All spiffy. I don't mean to beat the shit out of you. Sorry. Oh.
Stop flaunting and fight.
Oh shit. All right. Chill out. Ow. Okay. She's actually pretty.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Shut up and fight.
Fuck.
I win!
What? You don't win?
Is there not one competent instructor in this entire city?
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk? I know. I was like, I'm a witcher here on business.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes, in the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Alright. Oh, fuck.
Good.
Block, Geralt.
You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Bro, back up.
Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Time to end this.
Damn it!
Woo! Alright, that was close.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Hello. Oh.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra.
What?
The greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children.
Oh, there's twins.
People have always mistaken us for one another.
They all look exactly alike. Okay.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Alright, easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
What? We can just talk about
Wonder
politics?
how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Maybe this might come in handy later on.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelions sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Alright, I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Alright. Well, we can go have a little chat with our friend. Ooh, level 14 for that? Alright, consult with Zoltan? Zoltan?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She's now not a parrot to the point. Where'd you get her?
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but Dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I think I got something.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Trobaritz, apparently, named Calonetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Trobaritz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picks up Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Ah, that's big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Ah.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
All right, then. Well, it looks like we're in for a bit of poetry night. Well, alright you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't yet. Check out all the links down in the description if you're interested in any of the gear I use, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.